It has been 1 year since the death of Lawrence King, the young student who was brutally killed in a computer classroom in California. Lawrence King was killed because of homophobia and hate. He was killed because he was himself, because he was courageous enough to express himself, no matter how harsh or cruel other people could be towards him. Lawrence King wore high-heeled boots and makeup to school. This might have threatened some of the other kids, but only because of the hate that the world tells them to feel for people like Larry. The young boy, I should say, who shot Larry is just as much of a victim, and he was filled with hate and homophobia because of his surroundings, because of what people taught him. And as a child, don't we do what we think will please our parents? When you're around children, think of what you're saying and think of how you're acting, because every word you say affects them. The media needs to be sensitive to this. The general populace needs to be sensitive to this, because everything a child hears, they will take in. The young boy who killed Larry took that in and harbored that hate. And when Larry expressed feelings for this boy to become his Valentine, he reacted by getting a gun and shooting him. It is our turn to remember Larry, to remember him by wearing our rainbow shirts proudly, by being ourselves to the fullest extent, despite the fear and consequences that the world says they will put on us. We are a united people, not just a straight world or an LGBT world. We are a human world, and we need to remember that. And I urge you all to take Larry's death in his memory and build from it a united, peaceful existence where children won't be fed hate, where they won't be fed lessons of homophobia. We're all people. Let's remember that. And remember Larry and all that he stood for. This child could teach us a lot. So I will march proudly for you, Lawrence, in my fight for equality. Thank you. Thank you, Lawrence, for being Lawrence.